Welcome to the listening section of the TOEFL mock test, brought to you by Spinta. This section measures your ability to understand conversations and lectures in English. In this section, you will listen to several conversations and academic lectures. Each conversation and lecture is followed by a number of questions. You will hear each conversation or lecture only one time. You may take notes while you listen. You may use your notes to help you answer the questions. Some of the questions will replay part of the audio for you. Answer the questions based on what is stated or implied by the speakers. You must answer each question before moving on. You cannot return to previous questions in this section.
Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about urban heat islands and how green infrastructure can mitigate their effects. This is a practical topic that combines physical science with planning and social policy. First, I will define the phenomenon. An urban heat island occurs when a city experiences higher temperatures than surrounding rural areas. The main causes are impervious surfaces like asphalt and concrete, reduced vegetation, and waste heat from vehicles and buildings. In many cities, the effect is substantial. Urban centers can be 2 to 7 degrees Celsius warmer than adjacent rural land, and during heat waves, the difference may be even greater. That temperature increase affects energy demand, air quality, public health, and local meteorology. To understand the mechanisms, we need a few technical terms. Albedo refers to the reflectivity of a surface. Light-colored surfaces have high albedo and reflect more solar radiation. Evapotranspiration is the cooling effect produced when plants release water vapor. Impervious cover reduces evapotranspiration and increases heat storage. Now consider a simple case study. In Phoenix, researchers found that neighborhoods with few trees and lots of asphalt experienced higher peak temperatures and increased emergency calls during summer heat waves. Planting trees reduced local surface temperatures and lowered peak air temperatures at street level. Another study in New York examined green roofs on several municipal buildings. The study reported that green roofs reduced building cooling loads by about 10% during summer months. That result shows a direct link between vegetation and reduced energy use for air conditioning. Green infrastructure comes in many forms. Street trees, vegetated swales, community gardens, green roofs, and permeable pavements all provide some cooling through shade and evapotranspiration. Reflective pavements and cool roofs increase albedo and can also reduce heat accumulation. There are trade-offs and limitations. For example, green roofs add weight and require structural support. Trees require maintenance and water, which can be challenging in drought-prone regions. Reflective materials can sometimes increase glare and may affect thermal comfort in adjacent shaded areas. When planning interventions, planners must consider scale. Small pocket parks cool their immediate surroundings but will not change citywide temperatures. Strategic placement of corridors of vegetation can create cooling pathways that reduce heat across neighborhoods. Policy and financing matter as much as technology. Upfront costs are a major barrier. Cities can incentivize green roofs with subsidies or require them through zoning. Public-private partnerships can fund tree planting and maintenance. Long-term savings on energy and healthcare costs often outweigh initial expenditures, but budgets and political will vary. Equity is a critical concern. Low-income neighborhoods are often disproportionately affected by heat because they have less tree cover and more impervious surfaces. Without deliberate policy, those neighborhoods may not receive the benefits of green infrastructure. A successful example comes from a mid-sized city that combined a neighborhood tree planting program with job training. The program planted thousands of trees in historically underserved areas, provided seasonal maintenance jobs, and monitored temperatures and health outcomes. After 5 years, the city documented lower local temperatures and fewer heat-related hospital visits. I want to end by emphasizing co-benefits. Green infrastructure improves air quality by reducing ozone formation, manages stormwater by increasing infiltration, supports urban biodiversity, and enhances mental health through access to green space. These co-benefits strengthen the case for investment beyond simple temperature reduction. In summary, urban heat islands are a multifaceted problem. Technical solutions like increasing albedo and promoting evapotranspiration are effective, but successful implementation requires attention to scale, cost, maintenance, and equity. We must consider not only temperature effects, but also who benefits from those interventions. Next class, we will look at modeling techniques used to predict microclimate responses to different interventions and how planners translate model outputs into policy decisions. For now, think about an intervention that could work in your own neighborhood and what barriers might prevent it from being adopted.
Listen again to part of the lecture, then answer the question.
We must consider not only temperature effects, but also who benefits from those interventions.
For more TOEFL mock tests, as well as IELTS and Cambridge practice, visit www.spinta.org. We provide updated tests every single day, AI feedback for your speaking and writing responses, and access to a wide range of high-quality mock tests to help you prepare with confidence.